ever have you.
One final race and the supercars are about to go green with a couple of stragglers behind as the pace car peels off. There's one in Ryan Pennell. There's the other in Tom Sears. We're going to have some fun tonight, for sure. The championship's already been decided, but definitely some pride to race for. Josh Gaiman will lead the field to the line. The green flag comes out, and we are racing in Monterey. Ryan Pennell already going off the track, and for his home track, you know, can only go uphill from here for the driver from Monterey, Josh Gaiman, who will be your ARC's champion tonight. Already going around in the lead with a trail of Cody Pennell, Nick Pressey, Tom Sears now getting up behind the Brooklyn driver headed into the corkscrew. And the driver from Southampton, Mass, holding on strong. know who isn't? This guy. Ryan Pennell going off at the first corkscrew. Let's see what happened here. And Nick Pressey still off the racetrack. Ryan Pennell came into... Oh, he's coming way too hot. Oh, my God. Coming in at the speed of light. Flying through that corkscrew. Meanwhile, where is Nick Pressey in all of this? Gingerly going through the corkscrew with already plenty of damage on his Mustang. All Fords in tonight's race. No Holdens. And for the first time in 4 seasons of AROC, a Ford will win the championship, despite Ford always outnumbering the Holdens in this event. It's always the Holdens taking away the titles, and tonight it's going to be a Ford. Josh Gaiman still ahead of Cody Pennell. These two actually competing for position. Goes Pennell into the corkscrew. No, Cody Pennell really squeezing it down in there. Josh Gaiman's going to have to hold him off somehow. Side by side, they make it work. Drivers estimated to go 15 laps maximum tonight, as Georgia's Cody Pennell is your new leader in the 28 Mustang. This is the view from the back of Cody's machine. Thursday Night Thunder will be coming to this racetrack in Season 9. Oh yes, starting at the end of August 2024, Thursday Night Thunder is back, and the Gen 4 cars come for a 9th campaign. Rookie Jacob Prince coming away with the championship last season, and he's looking to do much of the same this season. We'll see some new faces, we'll see old faces, we'll see new racetracks like Mazda Raceway. That's how old I am. For those that know, I just said Mazda Raceway at Laguna Seca. What is this place? WeatherTech Raceway at Laguna Seca? That just doesn't have the same ring as the childhood Mazda Raceway. Anyway, Laguna Seca on the TNT Season 9 schedule. Josh Gaiman 9/10 ahead of Cody Pennell as he dives into the corkscrew. Tom Sears by his lonesome in third. Nick Pressey. Did he just come out of the pits? He did, probably fixing some of that damage. He sits in 5th. And from relatively nearby San Francisco with a perfect line out of that corner, Ryan Pennell in his red Ford. He's doing it. He's getting around in one solid piece. You can't fault him for that. Josh Gaiman just went purple with a hard-charging Cody Pennell behind him, 126.24, the best lap so far. And let's try and bother him here. Josh Gaiman, Rick James up top. Can you hear me?
I got you.
Leading this race so far in that number 6-1 with Cody Pennell behind you. And mathematically speaking, the championship already under wraps, but still some pride to race for. Are we just screwing around tonight? What's the vibe?
Yeah, we're definitely just kind of having a little bit of fun, and Tom Sears said go side by side through the corkscrew, so we did, and just had a little bit of fun with that. It's just having a good time.
6 races about to be completed here. Unofficially, you are the AROC 4 champion. I know we're just we're having a good time. We're kind of just screwing around. We're making light of things in this last race before we say goodbye to another season of AROC. But over the last 6 races now, it's been you and Cody Pennell up until this point.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. He's always been super clean to race with, and we put on good shows together. So I mean, it's kind of just another night at ARCS.
Another night, and it's going to be hopefully another win under your belt, but still plenty of race to go. 16 laps remaining. As far as the fuel goes, you guys are going to get approximately, 15 laps on one tank?
actually think I'm about 4.5 laps to go. So maybe like 9.5 laps, something like that.
So as far as the wear goes, it doesn't sound like the tires are really going to be a problem. It's going to be all about just managing that gas.
Pretty much, yeah.
Fair enough, man. All right, enjoy the view at the front. We'll talk to you later.
Yep, absolutely.
So Gaiman's going back to work with Cody Panel right behind him. And the Georgian just keeping a clean line. Tom Sears rolling in that third position with Ryan Pennell 34 seconds behind him. Nick Pressy's just gone off again in his pursuit of Ryan Pennell. Check this out. Oof. Way too hot into turn number 1. Let's go on board with the 94. He collects himself and gets back onto the racing line. So Pressy still following Ryan Pennell, who is just ahead in that 4th position. And you reckon this is going to be a good fight for 4th, but Pressy with 2 wins this season in AROC. Pennell with, this is what is his 4th lap at Laguna Seca. Despite being from just up the road, Ryan Pennell is from San Francisco. He has never been to this track. He's never raced on this track before in iRacing or otherwise. And Nick Pressy really just drives that point home as he maneuvers around that 12 car for 4th. Let's go on board with the San Francisco treat, Ryan Pennell. Ryan, the track's that way, to the left, and he's in the wall. So Ryan Pennell's going to get himself sorted back again. Nick Pressy's in that 4th position. Tom Sears rolling in 3rd, and then the 2 drivers at the front, Cody Pennell and Josh Gaiman. 13 laps to go. And if you just tuned in, you have not missed a thing. We're screwing around. We're having a good time. It's just going to be a bunch of fun tonight while we send AROC off with a laugh and some pretty good competition at the front and what has been disastrous competition at the back. Not from Tom Sears, mind you, the Southampton, Massachusetts driver holding his own in that bronze medal position. Nick Pressy sitting in 4th and Ryan Pennell with a guaranteed top 5 as Pressy almost goes off the racetrack, and we'll see if Pennell holds it together through the corkscrew. He does not. Really similar to what he did on that first lap as well. Check this out. His first racing lap of Laguna Seca. There on lap number 1 and here on lap number 6. But he'll be all right. He'll keep it pushing. Let's go to this fight for the lead here. 2.7 seconds that gap. Gaiman ahead. Pennell in that 2nd spot. Tom Sears in 3rd. And then Brooklyn's Nick Pressy running in that 4th position. Let's see if we can bother him. For a quick word, Nick Pressy. Rick James up top. Can you hear me? Nick Pressy, Rick James, you got me?
Yes, I have a copy. How are you doing this evening, man?
I'm doing fantastic, man. Just chilling with you here from the booth, you in the cozy comfort of your car. You're sitting 30 seconds ahead of Ryan Pennell, but you've slid off the track twice already. Is it that difficult out here?
You know, there's sand everywhere, you know, it gets everywhere. I'm starting to understand how Anakin Skywalker feels with all of it just littering itself all over the track as we go through it. Rear tires just love to slide around in it, so I'm doing my best to manage it, and I think I'm finally getting just how to do so, but that start was, well, let's just say the conditions were a lot more gritty than we expected.
Grittier conditions than you expected. You got 12 laps to go here, with next time by, I should say. But a couple of wins this season. and anything is still possible, but it has been a successful season for you in AROC. 2 wins, 1 at Bristol, 1 at Michigan.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun this season. First time I've actually gone the full distance in AROC, despite being, one of the original members of it. And I have had a good time, Season 4 has been a blast, racing against everyone here. Looking forward to Season 5 and whatever we do with it. But as far as this last race goes, I'm gonna enjoy it.
We got cars coming into the pits, Nikki. What's your fuel strategy looking like?
Well, I guess you could say I went with the reverse cut like I did at Watkins Glen, though, with the spin. I'm not sure it's going to be as successful as it was earlier.
Anything's possible. Don't sell yourself short with this strategy. We'll let you get back to work, man. Don't speed coming into pit road. Ryan Pennell's only 30 seconds behind you.
Thank you very much, Rick. Always a pleasure.
He's going to speed coming into pit road. Watch this. So Pennell with 40 seconds behind. And Nick Pressey's going to stay out for one more lap here. Tom Sears still in the pits. He's down. And he's still sitting there. Did he speed? No, he's good. He's down. He's away. He's on the move. And Cody Pennell, 2 seconds behind Josh Gaiman. He did close the gap there with 12 laps remaining under the setting sun at Laguna Seca. Gaiman leading. Panel in second. Nick Pressey in third. Who overtakes Tom Sears on his way out of pit road. So Sears with fresh tires. Pressey just went green, 127.46. And Ryan Pennell trying to stay on the race course. What do you do now? He comes in hot again. That's the 3rd time this race. You got to take a drink every time Ryan takes it off the racetrack, right? You'll be drunk before the white flag. And Ryan's coming into the pits. So the San Francisco driver comes in for tires, fuel on a very tight, Ryan hit the gas, on a very tight Laguna Seca. There goes Josh Gaiman, who's leading this race. There goes Ryan's cousin, Cody, who's in second. See if we can bother this guy real quick and have a quick word with him as well. Cody Panel, Rick James up top. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, buddy. Kind of a bittersweet race. It's going to be second in the points for you, but you really did, I mean, given the last 6 races, it has been a thrill watching you race. Have you at least had a good time?
Yeah, I always enjoy racing this car, and, you can always learn something. Every time I race with people that are faster than me, I learn something, so it's never for nothing.
So next season, we're just going to have 6 ovals on it. We're just going to do all draft races. How does that sound?
Hey, I'm all for it. Sign me up.
Let's get off. Oh, I'm distracting you. Here we go.
You're good.
You're shaking the tail out. John Smeal asking if there's no GM in the house tonight. No, it's all Fords. This will be the first season that that Ford actually wins the title, despite Ford always outnumbering the competition here. But let's get off racing for a second, man. Both you and your cousin Ryan, big fans of the Bulldogs. No secret there. What are the expectations for Georgia football this year?
That's a good question. I don't know. The SEC is going to be tough. We got some new players this year, so it's going to be an absolute gauntlet just to get to the end. But you've also got the new playoff style at the end of the year, so every game is not so make or break. I don't know. I think it's going to be a good season for everybody. I think it's just a good season for college football.
It's a really exciting season for college football. I was talking to some folks, I think yesterday or the day before, and I was talking about, I think it was the 2007 season of college football. And the only reason I remember that year is because I'm pretty sure that's the year Colt Brennan took Hawaii to the Sugar Bowl, where they lost to, I believe it is your Georgia Bulldogs, and they got smacked in the mouth. But it was a crazy season. As the caution's out with 10 to go, I think we're just going to throw the fun flag and bunching people together here. But, yeah, that was a crazy season in college football. I think something ridiculous. I could be making this up, but I think like 7 top 2 teams lost that season. Something ridiculous.
Yeah, I remember that game you're talking about with Hawaii, and that was an awesome game. Colt Brennan, awesome player too. I just saw a TikTok the other day about his career and what happened to him after he moved on from the league. But yeah, that was a really good season. So looking forward to this upcoming season. Hopefully there'll be some games like that.
I'm looking forward to these last 8 laps, man. I might have to talk to Ryan here, who's on our iRacing buttons, and see if we can send Josh Gaiman to the back or something. Give somebody a fighting chance.
There you go.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.
All right, Rick.
So we're going to let everybody get caught back up here. Kind of like Who's Line tonight, right? The points don't matter, and the rules are made up. Is that what Kerry used to say? Points don't matter, and it's all made up? So we're just, the points don't matter. The championship's been decided. It's all made up, and we're just going to collect everybody and go for it again. So Josh Gaiman currently your leader. Cody Pennell's in that second position. Nick Pressey rolls in third. Tom Sears in fourth, and Ryan Pennell is he even still in this race? Nowhere to be found. See if we can drag Ryan Pennell over here somewhere. Let's see where the rest of the competition resides first. I think Ryan might have just said goodnight for the evening. But I want to talk to him about some football as well. Ryan Pennell, Rick James up top. Can you hear me?
I got you, buddy.
Hey, man. So I was just talking to your cousin Cody over there, who's got a chance to win this race here, I guess, about Georgia football expectations. And then we started talking more about Josh Gaiman. I think it looks like your car might have just decided to die for the evening. However, if you still have those iRacing buttons, what do you say we send Josh Gaiman to the back of the field?
Well, so funny story. You actually did not make me an admin, so I did not throw that caution. Nick Pressey actually threw that.
Is
caution,
that right?
so.
Well, hang on just 1 second. Through the magic of television, we're going to fix this problem. Well, you're not even in the race anymore, so you can't do that. That's okay. You know what? Through the magic of television, I'm going to fix the problem.
There you go.
And
we'll tell you a fun story. I'm in a plane flying to Michigan. I'm running the IR05s at Michigan tonight in another league. So, I was in the way. Obviously, you saw it on the broadcast. I was not good. Turned my 10%. Made sure I got that top 5. And we're gonna try and do another race, maybe something I'm maybe a little more competitive in. But
that Indy car sounds kind of good at Michigan, no less. So
at Michigan.
let's wrap this up in 8 laps, and I might see you there on the high bank. I tell you what, you know what's crazy with this iRacing thing is genuinely because you and I are going to that Michigan race this fall, but seeing the track in iRacing and getting on it genuinely just gives you almost this. It's like that childhood nostalgia where it's like the stadiums that you would see on Madden or in your NASCAR games you go to. It's something cool, man. It really is. It's a treat.
It is for sure. But yeah, thanks for putting on the season. Sad I couldn't stay for the whole race, but I figured, you know what? Let me try and win at Michigan, my new home track, and see what I can do. I might end up upside down in the catch fence, but hey, we're gonna have fun trying.
You're not lifting until you see God or the checkered flag, man. I'm gonna let you get back to that Michigan race. Have some fun, buddy.
All right, thank you, man.
So we have gone ahead and shuffled the field a bit. And let's talk again to Josh Gaiman here. Gaiman, Rick James up top. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, fantastic, buddy. So through the magic of television, Ryan Pennell and I have decided that you're going to be starting this restart from the back of the field if Nick Pressey and Tom Sears can ever get up here. But it looks like that they've actually decided, well, there's one car still running there. Is it Pressey?
No, Nick crashed.
Nick crashed. So has he already used it as fast repair?
He used that on the first lap.
Good Lord. Okay, well, it's 7 laps to go. This has been the most ridiculous thing. I was saying earlier, it's Who's Line, man. The points don't matter, and the rules are made up. So we're just going to make up some rules over the last 7 laps here, man, and tell you to have fun with it. Good luck.
Yeah, I had an EOL already because I didn't enter the pits properly. But yeah, it's whatever.
Well, we're going to give you 2 EOLs because we love iRacing.
Yeah.
Take it easy, man. Let's see if we can have a word with the pride of Southampton, Massachusetts, who just went off the racetrack because I decided to distract him. Tom Sears, Rick James up top. Can you hear me?
Oh.
Tom, can you hear me?
Oh, hi.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Fantastic. Yeah, you just went off the track there. You're going to be starting in second ahead of Josh Gaiman here as we get ready to start these last crazy 7 laps because we can. So, hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm just hoping that these guys will race really hard and crash.
Anything is genuinely possible. When's the last time we saw you in victory lane?
I don't know. I'm about a second off the pace right now. I came into the lobby. I was 4 seconds off. So we're practicing out here. Hopefully they crash or run out of gas, and I can get a Patrick Allen Jr. win.
My fingers are crossed for them to crash. Good luck, man.
Yep.
We'll see exactly what happens here over the next 7 laps at Laguna Seca. Cody Pennell takes off. He is out of here. Let's go racing. Two, 3 wide out of that corkscrew. Sears sends it in deep, and he's in the second position. He goes wide again with Gaiman to the left-hand side as the setting sun reflects through the dust in the last couple of corners at Laguna Seca. Josh Gaiman back on the attack for the lead. 6 laps to go. Sears tried his best, right? Gaiman on the hunt, 7/10 the gap. I want to see that pass there for the second position. Watch this. He just sent it in. Full send. And he got away with second for a little bit, right? Quarter of a second the gap for the lead. Josh Gaiman just hounding the back end of Cody Pennell. And up the hill through the corkscrew one more time. Cody Pennell goes off the racetrack. Gaiman's behind him. And Pennell shuts the door going into the corkscrew. Does he go in way too hot? He does. He spins it. Pennell's 45 degrees through the corkscrew. How about a drift? How about a Ford Mustang drift through the corkscrew? Are you kidding me? I think Cody Pennell's wrestling the race car more than he's wrestling Josh Gaiman. Gaiman to the outside. Pennell might shut the door on him. That's cool. That is just cool. Gaiman looking to go to the inside. Pennell on the outside, but then they're going to swap spots. They're all over the place. Cody throwing up smoke. Josh Gaiman just waiting for the door to open. Pennell's got the advantage into the next corner. Will he close the door on Gaiman? He will. And he'll retain the lead coming to 4 to go. I don't want to break away from any of this awesome competition, but what a race this has been between these two since the restart. Pennell's off the racetrack. Here comes Gaiman. Oh, Cody's going to send it in deep. He'll hit that apex, give Gaiman plenty of room, and Pennell with the advantage up the hill. Towards the corkscrew. Gaiman gets squirrely. Pennell slams it down on the rumble strips. Cody hits his marks this time. And he's out of there with the lead still. 4 laps left in this 4th edition of AROC 4. 4th edition of AROC. Obviously, it's called AROC 4. It's an all-Mustang field tonight. Cody Pennell leading the 6-1 of Josh Gaiman, and then the Dayglow machine of Tom Sears just riding behind him. How about Gaiman going really wide off the racetrack, trying to get the best entrance possible, but look at the gap. He just closed that gap down on Cody Pennell, and Pennell really just mirror driving now, on board with that 2.8. Tom Sears has gone off the racetrack. We'll catch up with him in just a moment. 3 to go this time by. See what happened to the Massachusetts driver. Into the corkscrew. At an immense rate of speed. And that happens a lot, but it's happened to a few drivers. But the drivers, except for Cody Pennell with that impressive drift through the corkscrew, always seem to angle themselves to the right. And I think it's because that's where the weight of the car is transferred as Cody chirps the tires, and he's going to open the door for Josh to his left-hand side. Does he have that advantage? He does not. Cody Pennell with the defense. And that strong D leads to a really wide exit, and Gaiman now has the advantage. They touch! Cody says, get out of here. And Gaiman still running away with that one. Cody's not going to wreck anybody. Well, not that I would assume, right? But who knows? But Pennell's still right there. He gives it a huge jump on the rumble strips. Josh Gaiman running away with this one now. He slams it down on the rumble strips. Pennell put in the fastest lap of the race last time, 1:24.97. Unbelievably quick. And now taking it nice and easy. He doesn't want to throw away that gap, but Josh Gaiman looks like he's cruising away. 0.8 of a second, the gap that time. Watch this. This is here on lap 14. This is Cody Pennell going off the racetrack. Once, and then watch the next time. Closes the door on Gaiman again. And the lap after that. Cody just flirting with that and continues to open the door for Gaiman. There's Gaiman trying to make it happen around the outside. I want to find that moment where Cody was drifting off the corner. It looks like Cody actually might have just went for a spin here. Is this turn number 1? Did he give it too much? He gave it too much. Lost control, and the 2.8 Mustang goes for a ride. White flag. Next time by Josh Gaiman. Oh, and there's Cody Pennell with another spin. And he's decided that's it for him. Tom Sears in that second position. Josh Gaiman just trying to collect that white flag, and Tom Sears might come away with a silver medal tonight. Gaiman with a little bit of damage on the right front, but that never hurt anybody. What a race it's been. What a season it's been for Josh Gaiman. Looking back to lap 15, this is Cody Pennell off the track here. Pennell closes the door. And how about that for a sideways drift through the corkscrew? That's one of the coolest things you'll ever see. White flag is out. Josh Gaiman. One more lap for him, and he's taking it nice and easy. Tom Sears just trying to keep the car in one solitary piece. Kind of like a victory lap here for Gaiman. And I think he's just going to try and drift it back around. Or is he waiting for Sears? I'm not sure. Maybe they want to have a shootout to the end here. And Sears just trying to hang on to her. It's been a very fun season of AROC. I've had a blast. And the point is, you know, we want some of the best racing you'll see, and realistically, when it's a handful of cars, you may not get that, but that's okay, and it's perfectly all right. because tonight's just been a blast, and really that's what it's been about. If you've ever seen a Rick James TV broadcast, thank you, and if this is your first, thank you as well. It's just a thrill. It's a joy to put these little fun little broadcasts together, and for what it's all worth, it's like hanging out with the boys. It's like your bowling league, like your dad used to have, and it's a lot of fun. Racing is an absolute pleasure, and Josh Gaiman making the most out of it. He's having the most fun with it as well, and it's been a super fun 6 races. He's going to come across that line already trying to cook the engine in celebration. Checkered flag flies for Josh Gaiman. For the first time, Ford wins the AROC championship. And Tom Sears will cross the line as well and probably give Josh Gaiman a piece of his mind. And he's going to fly out into the stratosphere. Josh Gaiman is going to do some celebrations, and we're going to put this one to bed. It's been an incredible season of AROC. Don't go anywhere. We're going to talk to our champion in just a minute. On the podium with our top 3, and it's been a whose line kind of night. The points are made up, and it really doesn't matter. Josh Gaiman is your champion tonight. He's going to come away with the win and the money. Cody Pennell and Tom Sears joining us as well. Tom Sears unofficially with that second place finish. Tomo, a good way to pad the stats.
Yeah, really great effort today. Really earned second place. Nobody dropped out of the race. It was pure speed and talent and hard work that acquired second place for me. I think actually Josh Gaiman has a 15-second time penalty I saw, so that means I'm the winner. Thank you.
I mean, it is possible. We'll have to do some investigation. Cody Pennell may also advocate for that. A third place finish tonight, Cody. What do you think? Is Gaiman worthy of that 15-second penalty?
Yeah, first of all, I got to congratulate Tom Sears on the win, man. He was out there just driving his lasagna off. So, yeah, a lot of fun out there tonight. Let's do it again in 6 months.
We'll do it again 6 months from now. We're going to completely flip the rules around, and we're going to do nothing but Talladega races with these V8 supercars until we're blue in the face. Josh Gaiman, with your 15-second penalty that you're about to earn tonight, you're still AROC champion, but you don't win the race. And then in AROC 5, you get a chance to defend it when we do our all-Talladega V8 supercar series. What do you think?
That sounds fantastic. I heard it was a positive 15 seconds actually, instead of taking away 15, just for doing such a good job.
We're going to have to figure this out because the rules don't matter, so we're going to have to figure out a clever way to make this up at the end of this so everybody's vividly upset. But for what it's worth, for everybody that tuned in, thank you so much. It's always fun, and I always love doing these races. That's right. Gaiman is a champion of AROC. That is fantastic. And then for, the TNT's coming around the corner as well. Can't forget about that. Starting mid to late August 2024. That's just a few weeks away. The Gen 4 cars are going to be back, and they will be coming to Laguna Seca. So watch out for that too. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned on ARC's Racing Twitter and Rick James TV Twitter for more updates, and don't forget about TNT Twitter as well. Shout us out, say hey, and until that next race, everybody stay safe, take care of each other, and we'll